day to day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the maculates and tell them boys to have a day.
Guys, it's almost the middle of December and we don't have any Christmas spirit in the shop yet. Like usual, we planned the worst day to come do this to get us a Christmas tree.
It looks like there's a dean of a tree up there. Braid's going to get the chainsaw, so we're gonna see if we can actually get up to that tree. And if it's this deep for me, it's gonna be up to Braid and Gabe's neck.
Oh my gosh.
Keep that camera dry.
I just got hit with a branch.
We should have brought Kirsty's snowshoes. That's the one?
I think so. Oh yeah, that is it.
I hope Braid brought the chainsaw that actually starts.
Get under there and shake that tree. We gotta get the snow off before we cut it down. Come on.
Did you just make that rule up?
Yeah, I just made it up. I'm barehanded here to get this footage for everyone back home. Hands are freaking freezing. There we go.
Is it a dean?
Yeah, it's a dean. We got the third amigo rolling up. What the flip is that?
I don't know why I had to carry all of this.
Did you... Alex, he brought an electric chainsaw to a man's job.
You got a lot of nerve.
Is that thing gonna actually do it?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure my chain may be dull, so I brought the
Is that a Sawzall?
Sawzall.
Did you help him pack these tools?
No, but he brought a Tesla to a diesel pole.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's like famous last words.
Hey! Woo!
Look good in the shop.
Look at this, dude. Dad's Jeep is literally to the bumper in snow. Well, here's another one from Braid's house.
Hey, that's a good one.
My wife Kirsty might not approve of that tree, but she ain't here to say otherwise, so that's what she's getting this year.
Yeah, well, she's got free tree cutters. I'm expecting cookies.
So it ain't free.
Oh. Oh! I ran the top over.
This is why we can't have anything nice.
Move that thing.
You're as worthless as that electric chainsaw.
We're gonna need to set the camera up somewhere. This is gonna take 3 guys.
Well, that's an axle shaft.
What?
Oh my gosh.
That's not good.
No, that's not good.
Did that just barely happen?
Yep, it popped.
Dude, that was like, I can't believe we broke that with no traction.
Could have been the wood wheels.
That's
You guys,
true.
if you guys didn't see that video, go watch that one right here. Or right here. Can we go anymore?
I can't believe we got that on there. All right, the idea is to hook the winch line up to this tree, throw and drive and try and turn these tires across here and try and drag the whole front end over. Hopefully get us pointed the right way and so we can get going out of here because it's starting to get cold.
So we kind of forgot that on the drum of those winches, there's a bolt that actually holds your winch line so you can spool it in. We broke Caleb's bolt last time we were winching that huge tree. The drum is spinning in there, but it's not taking the rope with it. The rope's staying the same and the drum's spinning. So we're gonna hook Dad's winch up to this tree with a snatch block to go to Caleb's winch so we can get him pulled out.
We got Dad's Jeep over there, snatch block right there, over to my front of my Jeep. We're gonna see if this works.
Yeehaw!
Woo!
That got us out of a good pickle.
Yeah, that would have been big problems.
Thing is this is, you probably can't tell with the camera, but this is a pretty big hill here. If we weren't able to get back up on the road, we would have ended up in those trees if we would have kept going forward. So I'm glad we had 2 Jeeps here today. Look at this.
Oh, what's that?
Well, that's your hub.
Oh my gosh, it shot into there?
Yeah, the stub shaft pushed that thing out.
Dude, that's wild that that shaft broke before the hub.
Those, you know, some people talk like these aren't strong enough. We've never had a problem with the Warren stuff. It's always been the stupid Spicer stub shafts.
Full disclosure, none of us can afford chromoly anything, so they're all just regular 35 spline Spicer parts.
Why is your Jeep always broke?
I was pretty rude to just come out and say it like that, but I don't know. This is definitely not going to be easy to drive this thing home in 3-wheel drive. And the problem is too, is the bad tire, the one that's dead, is closest to the edge pretty much the whole way down. So hopefully I don't get sucked into the edge, and hopefully we can get home safe.
A few moments later.
Well, I just got my Jeep stuck. That was pretty quick. So hopefully we can get Dad's Jeep around us.
About time we got Alex to do something.
I know.
This is enough something for the rest of the year.
Okay, could you quit getting stuck?
Pardon me, Mr. Perfect!
Yeah, I can, this can be my last one. If you guys
That'd be
want.
awesome.
Just limit it to like one more.
I don't know why, but it seems like the last bunch of videos that we've made, my Jeep always ends up with a tree on top and broken. I don't know if that's like a new trend for the channel or what the deal is.
Looks like there's some people stuck. Wonder if they need our help.
Oh, maybe not.
You guys need help?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yeah, there's a rope across right here. Just can't see it.
So we rolled up on these guys also filming a YouTube video. They got one truck stuck, and then their truck they were using to pull it out got stuck. So we're gonna help them. We're gonna winch this truck back, get them unhooked.
And then we're gonna get stuck.
And
And then we're gonna get stuck.
This is already like the 4th time we've been stuck and unstuck again.
Is it really?
Yeah.
And you guys are filming a YouTube video.
This girl is.
This girl.
This girl.
What's your channel called?
Shit, Cole Eads.
Cole Eads? That's crazy that there's 2 YouTubers up this canyon filming a video, both got stuck today.
What are the odds?
Ooh.
Here's Alex.
Oh! Oh! Problem is, if he gets stuck, we're in big trouble because my Jeep is not gonna pull him out. There we go. Dude, you almost got stuck.
Yeah.
That would have been terrible. We'd have been up here all night.
Yeah, there's no rig that can recover this one right now. I wish we did this more. I wish we did recoveries for a living.
We wouldn't be any good at it.
No, we would never take your Jeep.
No, my Jeep's always broke.
Thank you guys. I've been sleeping up here. Thank you guys so much for helping us do that.
Chances are good if you're up here stuck again, we'll probably be up here stuck again.
Yeah.
So we can hit each other.
Done deal.
Go as far as you can.
That's it. That's all you got. Fuck. Oh, wow.
A couple videos ago, we refurbished this roached old stove that I got on Marketplace. We found this inside the stove, and this is a blower motor that's supposed to blow hot air out of these little holes in the front so it can be more efficient. I went online, bought us a new pump and
Pump?
blower, whatever.
That's a fan.
Fan, and hooked it up, and I'm gonna plug this thing in and see if we can get some hot air coming out of there. As you can tell, our electrical's still not done around here. So we're working off my house electric. I did wire this cord, so
Hey,
That's freaking. That's hot.
dude.
dude, feel that.
Is it ripping?
Oh my, you can't.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
gonna make a huge.
Oh my gosh.
What I'm saying. For some reason, and I don't know why, this stove just wasn't. It can't get cooking in here. Like, I'm pretty sure we're getting all of the heat out of the vent pipe going out. And I'm like, we're gonna have to put one of those big heat reclaimers in here.
Them things are too much money.
Yeah, and they're like $800, so that ain't gonna happen.
We just gotta blow all the dead mice out of these holes. We're gonna be cooking in here.
This week on our Instagram stories, we dropped a little box for you guys to ask us any question that you want. And we got a bunch of really good questions. So we're gonna answer the best ones and hopefully catch you guys up on what you're wondering about us and the channel.
Question that's asked the most is how long until your LJ is gonna be done?
That's a brutal question.
Video is on your LJ.
That's a great, very good question. That's a question I have too. We have a date set for Easter Jeep Safari next year for the debut of the LJ. I'm hoping by then it's painted and it's pretty much 100%, but it'll at least be driving by then and ready to hit a trail. All of Black Friday, I was on the computer for 2 or 3 days straight ordering stuff, and it's clear full of parts now. So I'm super stoked to get working on it again. I just need a little bit of time here and there and after hours, and you know, we don't really get weekends around here, so anytime I can work on it, I'm going to. The next thing that I want to do, though, is mount these new PRP seats that you guys saw in a video quite a while ago. I am literally still at that same stage, so they're going to get put in here pretty soon. We're going to be able to sit in it and get the feel of how it's going to feel inside.
All right, what's the next question?
All right, why Super Swampers, not KM3s, Trail Grapplers, Milestar Patagonias, etc.? I love that question.
That's a good question.
Actually, we're kind of known for our swampers around here. That is all we run on our Jeeps. And really it dates back to like being young. Our dad, our uncle, our grandpa, everybody that had Jeeps when we were young all had Super Swampers. And they're just, like, to us, they're just the best looking tire around. They remind us of our childhood. Since Interco came out with their sticky 43, I mean, I would put that tire up against any other tire out there.
I saw another comment in there that was wondering about how do they do like when it gets cold outside, because that's a problem with sticky tires. and you guys just saw us
I
in
mean,
the snow.
the Jeep's literally still covered in snow.
I would recommend a Super Swamper to anybody if you don't want to have tire problems. I don't care. We've never had a problem.
Not
ever.
one. No sidewall punctures.
No.
Nothing.
There's a reason rock bouncers run them.
Another myth that people say, don't run stickies on the road. If it's going to be a highway rig, definitely don't. But they say if the tire doesn't get hot on the road, they're going to last. So we do that. I mean, Caleb and Alex have been running theirs for at least a year now. 2 years?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. And they still look great. Like tons and tons of tread, and we ride them on the road all the time. The only negative or downside to a Super Swamper is they're on the heavy side. If you're looking for a super lightweight rig to just fly through the desert and you're trying to like get every single ounce off of your rig, probably not the tire for you. But if you want to go out with no problems, Swamper all day long.
With being heavy, it makes a 500 horsepower motor feel like a 300 horsepower motor, which is why we twin turboed Caleb's Jeep, and we want to supercharge mine. And Brady's just building a huge motor, anyways. They're just a heavy tire. They're hard to turn, but with that, they're just reliable. You're never gonna have a tire problem. Next question.
All right, Blake, my day, asked, what inspired y'all to chase this dream?
So that probably started back, when was it? What was the day?
January 4th, 2021. That was the day.
Tell that story.
So, I worked for Brady. We built houses and whatnot, and I freaking hated it. I hated every day of my life. And on January 4th, I was sanding moldings in this huge house that we were building, and I had just had enough. So the next day I showed up to work with my phone and a tripod, and I was like, I'm filming a video. I'm going to work on the house during the day because I have to earn money, and then I'm going to build my Jeep at night. And since that video, we have only missed a few Sundays. Like since January 4th, 2021, we've only missed a couple of videos.
We just decided, when we sat down that day, this makes more sense. We knew it was going to take a long time to get it up and rolling.
Peg Brothers started out as an Instagram account. We didn't even have a YouTube channel yet. And we ran it for a couple of months, I think it was. And then we were like, you know what? This is what we want to do. But YouTube is the long game here. And none of us knew how to edit. None of us knew how to film or tell a story or anything. So we just dove headfirst into the YouTube channel and really realized how much we love filming and how much we love making videos and how much we love being together all the time.
And we got to give some credit to Mom, too, because she was hounding us all the time, saying, you guys need to get in front of the camera. You guys need to put the video together. You guys do such fun, crazy things people would love to see. And, you know, we're like, oh, thanks, Mom. You know, our mom thinks we're good looking. Our mom thinks we're cool. But, I mean, she's been right many times, and we kind of thought, well, maybe Mom's right. Let's do it. And there hasn't been turning back since.
All right. The next one by DLandy88 is how many square foot is your shop?
Let's see, 50 by 60 is 3,000 square feet of dang near almost used up space already.
Well, actually, there's still quite a bit of room. We just need to learn how to park stuff.
Yeah, we just pull a lot of crap in here because it's freezing cold outside.
Our buddy Dave asks, y'all are Ford guys. Why do your Jeeps have GM powertrains rather than Godzilla or Coyote?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Here's the thing. Ford Motor Company is superior to everyone else.
In the truck world.
In the diesel truck world, and I mean, they're Raptor. I don't think anything beats a Raptor either.
I said truck world.
Oh, trucks. I guess that's trucks.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. Ford Motor Company was the first one to turbo an actual diesel truck, the first one to direct inject a diesel truck. They were the first one with the 10-speed transmission. They're the first company to have an all-aluminum body, and they're the only manufacturer out of all of them that in-house build their motors and their transmissions, and as far as I understand, pretty much the rest of the whole truck.
And the most important thing is they're not Dodge. That's the biggest.
We're gonna have some people unsubbing when you
Yeah.
get that out.
If you go open up a brand new Chevy transmission that comes behind the Duramax,
Their Allison transmission.
it's full of Ford parts.
It says Ford Motor Company on the drum. It's a Ford
Tell
transmission.
me, why not drive Ford? That's why. But the reason we do LS swaps is, one, they're cheap. Two, they're freaking simple.
Absolutely no one can compete with the aftermarket support of the LS motor. And honestly, I can come out and say this. I think the LS motor, compared to any gasoline motor Ford's made, is superior. I think Chevrolet's gasoline engines, especially as far as swapping them into anything, are superior to Ford's motors. If we could figure out how to put a Ford motor into our Jeep, I don't know. Probably
We've
do it.
talked about it.
We've talked about it.
Tell them real quick about what we pulled down to Sand Hollow for Trail Hero with a Ford.
All of these things that we say are because we have had Fords, we've had Dodges, we've had Chev trucks ever since we were little.
never had a Dodge.
I've had a Dodge.
Clarify.
I have had a Dodge. I couldn't keep it running long enough to sell it. That was the biggest problem. And it was the one that everybody loves, the 12-valve Cummins. Wow, we're going to lose subs bad. Long story short, we towed with Brady's red truck to Trail Hero this last year, 2 Jeeps on the gooseneck, and behind that, another Dad's Jeep on another trailer, and it weighed like...
And the Razor.
And the Razor was on that trailer.
That was,
It weighed what?
It
Like
was-
dang near 30,000 pounds.
30,000.
I think we were almost over what's legal. Almost.
Oh, I'm sure we.
What do you mean almost? We were way over.
You gotta say that so they can't get in trouble.
Oh.
I don't even know what the new Power Strokes are rated at as far as like towing capacity, but we've exceeded that by about 20,000 pounds.
And it towed it.
It did it. Up
With-
steep passes. It don't matter.
We lost trailer brakes too.
Yeah, no trailer brakes.
We should probably look into a dually. But it towed it just fine, and
We'll probably do it again.
the Fords have just been awesome to us. They've been freaking good trucks. We've never had any big issues with them. They're just...
We can't throw too much shade. Like, we like Chevrolet trucks as well. The biggest reason we don't have those trucks is because they don't tow as well. Like, bluntly, the front end's not as heavy. The independent suspension with a big, huge load, they just don't handle like a Ford handles. And we don't have Dodges because we don't have time to fix them.
All right, next one, Gabe.
All right, Rusty Nuts says, slow crawl or fast bump?
It kind of depends on what the obstacle is, but
What?
the majority just fast bump.
Fast bump, 100%, in my opinion.
All right, next time you're slow crawling something, almost tipping over. So you fast bump.
Alright, Ryan. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher his last name. Ciclone? I don't know.
Perfect.
There's no L, but it's.
Caleb's not cultured.
Ryan says, which Jeep is going to the off-road game?
We actually haven't decided yet, and we almost want to ask you guys what you want to see there, but our thoughts is to bring a twin turbo TJ. 1, because it's cool. 2, because it sounds cool.
Your Jeep sounds cool too,
Your
though.
Jeep sounds pretty freaking sick, though.
Yeah, but not like a turbo noise. The only problem is every time we use it, we break it.
The thing is, it's always my Jeep that we're using and gets roached, so
It probably depends on how much money we have at the time.
that's true.
If we have the ability to fix it.
My Jeep is a consistent like 5.5 cylinders firing, and it's enough to get it around. But it's just not, it doesn't have turbos. Turbos are just cool. So we're probably gonna bring Cabes.
Now, we got a bunch of guys asking if we're gonna go out to the East Coast and wheel.
Oh yeah.
If we could teleport,
Oh.
we'd be there tomorrow.
Some of that wheeling out there.
It's just the 2,000 miles between us that's the problem. Okay, the last question we're gonna do is what are the future plans for this channel?
Honestly, we have a couple of really good collaborations planned out for the next couple of months. So the hope is that we can try and get some more exposure to the channel, get some more views to hopefully in turn make some more money to pay to make bigger videos and then everything is just going to keep getting compounded, and hopefully we can just keep bringing you the best videos that we can possibly make, and they get better.
We're going to be finishing the shop, building our mezzanine, doing all that, finishing Braid's Jeep, and just doing wacky ideas with our Jeeps.
But if we ever have like a Sunday that we don't have a video out, we'll probably say something about it on our Instagram story. So if you don't follow us yet, go follow us on Peck Brothers Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If we don't post a video ever, don't be worried. You know, like, if we are going to quit doing this, we're never going to stop doing this. We've all already put in way too much to stop doing what we're doing. So we're sending this thing to the moon.
Just in case you guys haven't heard, we're doing a big giveaway right now with this Bourne winch, a recovery bag with a ton of Factor 55 recovery goodies, a Factor 55 kinetic rope. Every $5 you spend on PeckBrothersOffroad.com gets you entered to win. This is the last night you can get entered. It ends tonight at midnight. So go to the website, get you something good, get you entered for a chance to win all this stuff.
That turd ain't gonna do it.
And for all you hardcore off-roaders, the first episode of 24 Hell and Back dropped this morning. That's where us and a bunch of other cool YouTubers went and spent 24 hours on a trail in our rigs. You're not gonna want to miss it.